pretty cheap. Baby got it from her lover. The drink it made him weak. When he kisses her and leaves his poison lingering upon her lips, it makes her leaving legs go frozen all the way up to her hips. And they wake up in the morning with an echoing voice in the wind, begging for mercy as the day brings battle again. 'Cause there ain't nothing safe about a civil war. Broken bottles on the kitchen floor, and fighting and fighting and fighting only makes it worse. 'Cause the talking turns to screaming when their ears are closed. They'll go blind before they'll ever see the truth unfold. And sooner or later, they're gonna need a hearse. 'Cause there ain't nothing civil about a civil war. Ain't nothing civil about a civil war. The neighbors hear the china shatter, but they don't wanna get involved. They don't think it really matters till the police have been called. And they wake up in the morning with an echo voice in the wind. Go about their business 'cause it's not their battle to end. 'Cause there ain't nothing civil about a civil war. Broken bottles on the kitchen floor, and fighting and fighting and fighting only makes it worse. 'Cause the talking turns to screaming when their ears are closed. They'll go blind before they'll ever see the truth unfold. And sooner or later, they're gonna need a hearse. 'Cause there ain't nothing civil about a civil war. Ain't nothing civil about a civil war. Silence falls like a flag on the ground as they carry her body through that quiet town. 'Cause there ain't nothing civil about a civil war. Broken bottles on the kitchen floor, and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. 'Cause the talking turns to screaming when their ears are closed. They'll go blind before they'll ever see the truth unfold. And sooner or later, they're gonna need a hearse. 'Cause there ain't nothing civil about a civil war. Ain't nothing civil about a civil war. Ain't nothing civil about a civil war. pretty cheap. Baby got it from her lover. The drink it made him weak. When he kisses her and leaves his poison lingering upon her lips, it makes her leaving legs go frozen all the way up to her hips. And I wake up in the morning with an echo and voice in the wind, begging for mercy as the day brings battle again. 'Cause there ain't nothing safe about a civil war. Broken bottles on the kitchen floor, and fighting and fighting and fighting only makes it worse. 'Cause the talking turns to screaming when their ears are closed. They'll go blind before they'll ever see the truth unfold. And sooner or later, they're gonna need a hearse. 'Cause there ain't nothing civil about a civil war. Ain't nothing civil about a civil war. The neighbors hear the china shatter, but they don't wanna get involved. They don't think it really matters till the police have been called. And they wake up in the morning with an echo voice in the wind. Go about their business 'cause it's not their battle to end. 'Cause there ain't nothing civil about a civil war. Broken bottles on the kitchen floor, and fighting and fighting and fighting only makes it worse. 'Cause the talking turns to screaming when their ears are closed. They'll go blind before they'll ever see the truth unfold. Sooner or later, we're gonna need a hearse. 'Cause there ain't nothing civil about a civil war. Ain't nothing civil about a civil war. Silence falls like a flag on the ground as they carry her body through that quiet town. 'Cause there ain't nothing civil about a civil war. Broken bottles on the kitchen floor, and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. 'Cause the talking turns to screaming when their ears are closed. They'll go blind before they'll ever see the truth unfold. And sooner or later, they're gonna need a hearse. 'Cause there ain't nothing civil about a civil war. 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 So now they should be able to hear us. And now they can see you. They'll see me in a second. Let me get out of studio mode. Hello. Hi everybody. Welcome. This is my weekly web concert. My name is Byrne. This is Shawn Byrne.
Hello.
And we're gonna play some songs for you guys. I'm gonna move this just a little bit like this so that we see your face more and it's not covered by chat. Because it was totally covered by the chat.
You can cover my face with chat. That's fine.
There we go. That's better. That's better, right? That's better. It's better. We might get a little bit more light.
Ooh.
Ah,
all right. How's everybody doing out there?
hello.
Thanks for having me.
No, I did not move. I'm dog sitting, y'all. You see? Can you tell? I'm dog sitting. Hi Dan. Hi Nikki. Hi Trevor. Hi is Alice here? Kelsey. Did I miss anybody? If I missed somebody.
Hello.
If I missed you, then just yell at me.
It was kind of an act of like a miracle that the dog stopped barking at me.
I know.
That's a little dog that likes to bark, and
yes.
She did not like me. But after 45 treats,
right,
she calmed down a little bit.
Sitting on dogs would be cruel. Yes, Trevor, you are correct.
Don't sit on them.
No, especially these little ones. That I would smother them.
Yeah.
Mhm. So I'm gonna start off. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna start off with a song from my first album called "Nothing Civil." You know what? Y'all heard "Nothing Civil" just now. I'm gonna do "Cure My Disaster." Gunner, thank you for the resub. All right. This is called "Cure My Disaster." It goes like this. Doctor, can you cure my disaster? Oh, my disaster. Oh, lover, can you cure my disaster? Tell me, is it love you are after? Greet me slow and kill me faster. Lover, can you cure? Can you move the mouse? My disaster. Oh, my disaster. Oh, no, I'm at Matt and Tony's house. Doctor, can you cure my disaster? First comes pain, but what comes after? Can you medicate me with laughter? Doctor, can you cure my disaster? Oh, my disaster. Oh, preacher, can you cure my disaster? Oh, are you demon? Are you pastor? Oh, teach me to love you only, Master. Oh, preacher, can you cure my disaster? Can you cure my disaster? Tell me, is it love you after? Greet me slow and kill me faster. Lover, can you cure? Lover, can you cure? Lover, can you cure? Can you cure my disaster? Oh,
Wow.
Ah, thanks. It's off my first album.
She has a really good voice. And great songs.
Thank you.
Man.
It looks like
Don't you guys agree?
Oh.
Good Lord.
Thank you. Nikki, thank you for the resub. 22 months. Holy cow.
What's a resub? Resubscribe?
Yeah. Resubscription. How long did it take me to throw OBS together? Not long. I already had it on my laptop. I brought my laptop with me. I was going to try to use Tony's iMac. However, I didn't get the password in time to download OBS onto the computer because I'm like, oh yeah, it's I can get into this guest account without a password. And I'm like, wait, I still need a password to download.
Sounds confusing.
Yeah. I'm gonna work on this not being
Going to sleep?
exactly. So, would you play us a song while I do that?
Sure. Here's so I moved to Nashville 20 years ago. For those of you who don't know me, which is probably everybody, I've been in Nashville for 20 years, and I lived in Boston, Massachusetts for about 10 years before moving to Nashville, and I'm from up in New England, so it was a big change moving to Nashville. But I got my first job in Nashville was I was a dishwasher at the Bluebird Cafe.
Hey.
And when I was working there, I lived about a mile away from there in an apartment, and I had a roommate who was a really great songwriter. His name's Chuck McCarthy. We're still best friends to this day. And we wrote this kind of like this old-timey song called Old Cookpot. And one night at the Bluebird, I made a demo of the song, and one night at the Bluebird, this fellow named Tim O'Brien was playing, and he's a famous bluegrass musician. And I gave him a copy of this demo, and he called me like a year later. He called and was just making sure that it was me that had written this song, Old Cookpot, because they were recording it in the studio. And he was producing a band called the Ducks. I don't know if everybody's ever heard of them, but they were on Sugar Hill Records. This is in 2004. And yeah, so anyway, this band called the Ducks, D-U-H-K-S, I think they're still together, recorded the song and went to #2 on the Americana charts.
That's awesome.
But Bob Dylan had the #1 song, but it didn't go #1. But it was cool because like we had just moved to town. All of a sudden we had this song that was kind of like a Americana hit. And it's just been wild because a lot of other bands have recorded this song all over the world. There's a group in Northern Ireland that play the song called the Henry Girls, and they have a video and stuff. But anyway, I'm going to show up and play the song. It's called Old Cookpot. It's about
Annie, thank you for the resub and hello.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
This song's about a widow trying to feed her kids. Well, mama gonna bargain with the old cook pot. Try to get more than what that boiler got. Don't trim no fat, pulls potatoes from a box. Mama's gonna bargain with the old cook pot. Well, mama gonna water that gravy down. Got to make enough to go all around. With 5 mouths to feed and Papa in the ground, Mama's gonna water that gravy down. Well, thank the Lord and sit up straight. Mind your manners and clean your plate. Don't ask for a second, you better savor every drop, because there's nothing more coming from that old cook pot. You better savor every drop, because there's nothing Pray to the maker, make the hunger stop. Ask a little more for than what we've got. Mama's gonna bargain with that old cooked pie. Mama's gonna bargain with that old cooked pie. Mama's gonna bargain with that old cooked pie. Mama's gonna bargain with that old cooked pie.
Yes.
Old cooked
Yes,
pie.
yes. I'm gonna actually
Yeah.
turn
So
this
y'all
up.
get online and get on YouTube and look that song up, "Old Cook Pot."
Yeah.
There's a couple pages of YouTube where it's just bands, folk groups
That's amazing.
performing it all over the world.
Dang.
It's weird. It's
It's
kind of
like
strange.
surreal.
It's kind of weird.
Did
I've never written a hit song, but that's the closest that's ever, I guess.
I just
What? What'd you lose?
my pick?
Mm.
It was like I had my pick in my hand and I like rubbed through my hair and I'm like, did I just lose my pick in my hair?
Come out later in the water.
Right?
Oh, there it was.
I know, right, Dan? That was great. Yeah.
So where is everybody from?
Yeah, tell us all where you're from.
I want to
we
know
got-
who's watching.
I know that is a new one. It is a new one. Michigan. Yep, Trevor's from Michigan. Kelsey lives in San Diego.
Oh, cool.
Dan, I believe, is in Memphis.
California.
Nikki's in California. Gunner's in California. New Hampshire. Hey, what's up,
Hey,
Muppets?
live free
I
or
didn't
die.
see you there. Good to see you.
Fellow New Englander.
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
Memphis. Yeah, all right.
I'm trying to figure out what songs are gonna be on my next album. This one is indefinite because it goes with the theme. Which I've known for years that my next album was gonna be called Deep Deep Blue.
I love this song.
But this is not Deep Deep Blue.
Oh.
This is a different one. This is called 15 Knots. And there's a story behind it. So, a friend of mine was in the Navy on a ship called the USS Hoel.
What is it? USS?
The USS Hoel.
Hoel?
Mm-hmm. Hoel.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And it was in the 80s. Just after midnight, they were in the middle of the Indian Ocean, going about 15 knots towards the Philippines. When all of a sudden, the fantail watch started screaming over the intercom. I'm doing good. How are you? Is that...
Yeah, I'm definitely
That's
not
Mac. Hey, Mac.
a football player.
No, definitely not a football player. Anyways, so the fantail watch started screaming over the intercom. He tore off his headset, would not go back to his post because he was so scared because he saw something rise up out of the water, land on the handrail on the back of the ship, stare at him for a few minutes, and then fly off into the night. Creepy. Creepy enough happening once, but it happened again on a different ship with a completely different crew who knew nothing about the previous instance. The only person on both ships was my friend who told me the story. So I told him two things. That first of all, don't go back, because we don't want third time to be a charm for whatever might be hunting you. And second of all, I gotta write a song about that because that is cool as hell. So this is what I came up with. It's called 15 Knots. Shadow on his face, and he asked me for a light and said, mind if I sit
He chuckled and cried, if you only knew. 15 knots from the Philippines on a dark and foggy night. I saw it sitting on the stern in the glow of a flickering light. And its warm look straight through to my soul and through the sea below. And to this day, my mind still screams 15 knots towards the Philippines. I looked upon the man with his skeptic's eyes, laughing as I said, no, I don't believe your lies. Though I must admit, it's a story to behold, but it's the tallest tale I've ever been told. 15 knots toward the Philippines on a dark and foggy night. I saw it sitting on the stern in the glow of a flickering light. And its warm look straight through to my soul and through the sea below. And to this day, my mind still screams 15 knots towards the Philippines. I found myself on a dark and foggy night in the arms of the ocean, staring out upon the waves. And sure as I am sitting here telling you today, a figure on the stern was staring my way. Oh, 15 knots towards the Philippines on a dark and foggy night. I saw it sitting on the stern in the glow of a flickering light. And its warm look straight through to my soul through the sea below. And to this day, my mind still screams 15 knots towards the Philippines. Knots towards the Philippines.
Wow.
Thanks. Yeah, I couldn't get it to stop.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get it to stop turning off because I have to have the password.
Oh, the password. Wow, that's another great one.
Thank you. Yeah, that's definitely going on the album.
We gotta record that one.
So, I mentioned, Nikki, thank you so much for the tip. Kelsey, thank you. Hey, Brian, what's going on? So, I guess, now is a good time as ever.
Yeah.
I mentioned in the little post that I posted earlier on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, that we have something that we're working on. And we've already started recording, just scratch right now, but
yeah.
Deep, Deep Blue is going to be the first song. But plan is for,
So yeah.
Yeah, to do at least an EP, if not an album, depending on how much we actually raise. Once I want to get the first song done, and then use that to promote the fundraiser.
We're gonna kick it up a notch.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
we got good plans for Deep Deep Blue.
Oh yes.
I have a little. I have a production business.
Mm-hmm.
I've been producing records for about 20 years now. But making records in studio since I was a kid. Not producing, but working in bands, and that's just always been a passion of mine. So, but I get to do that for a living, and it's an honor to get to work with artists such as Auburn, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm lucky. But it's a lot of work, but yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Hey, Alan. Yeah, heck yeah. I am very excited. So a lot of you know that I got a show, or a song in a TV show.
Yeah, what was the show?
It was Evil on Paramount Plus. The first season was on Netflix for a while.
Evil.
But yeah. Yeah, it's actually it's a really good show. It's really dark, of course. But
well, your songs have a sort of a spooky thing going on, so there's a theme.
Yeah.
It's a cool niche, you know.
I might play that in a bit. Actually, I might play that next. But part of that check is going to go to starting off the recording stuff.
Yeah.
Paying for the first track so that we can, as I said, we will be fundraising for it. I'm building hype now. Y'all let everybody know that it's going to be happening.
Yeah. Well, cool.
You know, soonish.
Hey, you're from California, right?
Originally, yes.
Yeah. How long you been in Nashville?
12 years.
12 years. Yeah. Veteran.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to experience Nashville before it really blew up.
Yep.
Not literally, because it did.
Well, yes.
Second half kind of did.
That too, but also, yeah. Anybody who's been here more than a year.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Nashville's crazy. It used to be a small city, no traffic. Now it's crazy.
Yeah.
But I still love it. All right, should I play a song next? Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're taking turns. I also told him that you have a train song. You don't have to play that next, but at some point.
Who said I had a train song? You did?
I did, yeah.
I do a train song.
Uh-huh.
Kind of a bluegrass song, but I'll do this one.
Yeah.
It's kind of a newer song. So my dad, I grew up in New England, Connecticut, and my dad wasn't home a lot. Because he was always working. And he also played in a band. My dad played in a polka band, but he was a lineman for the power company, Connecticut Light and Power.
Oh my goodness, sorry.
What?
Brian, thank you for gifting a bunch of subs right now. Gifted 5 subs. Holy crap. Thank you.
I don't know what that means.
That means that he gifted 5 subscriptions to my Twitch channel. So he paid for 5 people to be able to be subscribed to my Twitch channel. Yeah.
I don't know what Twitch is. The only Twitch I know is in my eyeball after too many cups of coffee. So what's
Twitch
that?
is a streaming website. It was originally for video games.
Okay,
but,
I have heard of that.
Yeah, but there's a huge music scene on there as well.
Really?
And people can subscribe.
You gotta teach me.
Yeah, people can subscribe. So I have a monthly income from Twitch because of that.
What?
Uh-huh. Exactly. It means money, basically. But people can subscribe to get access to custom emotes that I upload, as well as no ads on the channel.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so many things. There's so many things that I don't know about. I'm so not good with the social media.
Thank you, whoever just tipped $25.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it started as Justin.tv.
Okay.
I remember that. I wasn't big into it, but I remember it.
All right, so this song is called Journeyman, and I wrote it for my dad. Like I said, my dad was a lineman for the power company, and so he was always up working whenever there was blizzards or big storms. He'd have to go out and work for days on end, working up on the power lines and stuff. And he worked with a bunch of rough guys, and they worked their butts off. But they also partied pretty hard. Those guys went to work with a 6-pack of beer in the cooler.
Oh, wow.
And they would go to the bar every night after work. There was a tavern right near the Connecticut Light and Power station. And so my dad would always joke it took him 10 minutes to get to work and 3 hours to get home. But back then there wasn't, everything's regulated now, and people used to get hurt a lot and lose their lives actually if they weren't grounded or something. But luckily that didn't happen to my dad, but it did happen to a couple of his friends. And so this song goes out to my dad. It's called Journeyman, and for anybody who doesn't know what a journeyman is, it's a apprentice electrician. So yeah.
Well, that explains the not being grounded and getting electrocuted.
Yeah, there's a lot of metaphors and stuff.
Yeah.
But, so, all right, here it goes. Dawn hits the floor of my room. I kiss my wife and child before they wake, with coffee on my breath. The Sunday storm brought down poles from here to Morgantown, 3 hours sleep. They called us in.
Cheers to you, my man. You are the real salt of the earth.
I need
Thanks for sharing this at all. Bring
you
music.
to understand. When I was a child, I climbed the highest bough of a tree to see what I could see. And fear became my friend. Now I'm a journeyman with a storm on the horizon. I keep a Bible in my truck, haggard on the deck. Tchaikovsky keeps me light with all his dirty jokes. And I ain't scared at all to dance with 250,000 volts. I just try and trust my ground. When I was a child, I climbed the highest bough of a tree to see what I could see. Fear became my friend. I'm a journeyman with a storm on the horizon. Fog was lifting down the line, the sun creeping through the pines like a ghost. Found a moment, barely saw, felt the flash. Before I closed my eyes, I was startled like a bird. And I need you to understand. When I was a child, I climbed the highest bough of a tree to see what I could see. Fear became my friend. I'm a journeyman with a storm on the horizon. A storm on the horizon. A storm on the horizon. Journeyman.
Yeah. Love that.
Thank you. Yeah, my dad, he worked as a lineman for 44 years and he retired finally. So he watches baseball. He watches every single Red Sox game.
Wow.
Like every single one of them.
Every single
Every
one.
single one of them. He
All
watches
right.
it on TV.
Dr. Chuckle was who's this smexy bearded man?
What's that?
Dr. Chuckle says, "Who's this smexy bearded
Who's
man?"
smexy?
Swoon. You. He
Oh.
talked about you.
I'm Smexy?
He's talking about you.
My wife doesn't even see I'm Smexy. I don't even know. What does that mean? Smexy? Is it like sexy in a s'mores kind of way?
In a s'mores kind
I
of
don't
way?
know. It's like a s'more. I don't know. I'm blushing. I gotta put my hair up. It's getting in my face.
It's a compliment.
Smexy? Okay.
You,
Thank
my
you.
man, are an
Also, you
excellent
guys,
musician. Pass that on a time.
You did a hype train. This it's what
What's a hype dream?
a hype train.
Hype train.
Yeah. Hype train basically is when people do a bunch of like different things like cheering bits, which is giving tips or subscribing in a row in a certain amount of time.
We're hyping it up.
Yeah, people spending money fast, basically.
Oh, okay.
So thank you.
Man, that's so cool.
S'mores and snorts, yeah. Yes, pretty much. There you go. All right, I did bring my Polaroid camera today, so we will be. Woo! Hype train success. Thank you.
Bass player thumbs. What's that mean?
I don't know.
I do play bass, and I play with my thumbs a lot. So.
Aha.
Is that what you meant?
Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? And Mama, thank you so much for subscribing as well. But yeah, so we will be giving away 2 Polaroid pictures that we will be taking.
Okay.
And signing.
What you got, Aubrey?
My mom says hi.
Hey, what's your mom's name?
Angie.
Angie. Oh yeah, that's right. I met your mom.
You met my mom. Dan, thank you for the tip.
Angie.
Tyler, Alexis. What's going on? Yeah. Yes, Mama Steve.
Angie. I'm sorry. I'm being silly now. Anybody go see the Stones on this last tour? Rolling Stones?
Not on this
Big
last.
Stones fan.
I have not. I have never seen the Stones in person.
That Mick Jagger, man. He's a force.
Tyler, I'm doing great. How are you?
You got some more cool Aubrey songs?
Of course. I was gonna play the one that got on the TV show recently.
Cool.
It was also off my first album.
I be all for
play
this
bass.
platform, Mr.
Perfect.
Ike, your name. But good stuff, my man.
Learn it.
She likes her coffee light and sweet. She takes her Grey Goose nice and neat. She wears bright red stiletto shoes. And in the morning when she wakes up, lights a cigarette. pistol in her purse. All too artfully she flirts with death on a daily basis. Seducing with a smile, they go that extra mile. Please her and appease her. She's a lady about town, and she knows her way around.
Wow. I could see where that would get placed in a song called Evil.
Yeah,
Or a show called
yeah.
Evil. Wow, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
And Brian, I
Man.
actually do know somebody who did that. When I was signed to the label Big West Music, one of the ladies in the label, she actually told me, she's like, "Yeah, I did that once." I'm like, "You did what?" She's like, "Slip narcotics in a guy's booze." It was a very bad situation. He basically locked me in. I did not feel safe. So she had something in her purse that she slipped into his drink and waited until he had fallen asleep, basically, to steal like $20 so that she could grab a cab home, because she was not in a good situation. Like
I'd
he
say
was
not.
getting violent and just not good. Yeah.
Well, congrats on the placement. That's not an easy thing to do.
Thanks. Yeah.
To get songs and TV shows and stuff.
So
You're a good
thank
dude,
you
Brian.
so much for all the bits. You're awesome. And yes, let's definitely get Tyler on the show sometime. Let me know if you got any Wednesdays in January free. Tyler, wait. Trevor. I knew it was Trevor gifting. Trevor, thank you for gifting Tyler a subscription. That's so nice. Yeah.
All right.
And a shout out. Whoop. All right, Shawn.
I'll hit it.
There you go. It's easier to just move the mouse a little bit when it's not all the way done.
Well,
What you got?
I don't know. I got a lot of songs. Some of them are kind of just dumb songs. Some of them are dark. But all right, I'll do this song. It's kind of a deep. Can I play a deep song? Is
Yeah.
that okay?
Yes.
Um.
Oh, Penny wants to know what the emblem is on your cap.
Oh, it's a vintage trucker hat, and it says, "Where's the camera?"
Oh.
It says Nashville Music City.
There you go.
I found it on eBay, and I love it because I have a lot of hair, if you haven't noticed, and I hate it when it gets in my face. I like having long hair, but I could pull it back in a ponytail. I don't have a tie, but that's why I wear a hat.
Trevor has a point. I'm gonna do that.
What?
Throw up a video in the background so it won't go to.
Dumb songs, please.
Oh, so it won't go to sleep.
Yep. I'm just gonna go to a random YouTube playlist and make sure that it's muted. And
All right, while she's doing that, I'll tell you about this song.
yeah, do it.
So every year, and this is where I met Auburn, but every year I go down to Texas and play at a place called in Dripping Springs, called the Dripping Springs Songwriter Festival.
Yeah, Dripping Springs.
And it's a wonderful little songwriter festival every October. But the year before the pandemic, it seems like an eternity ago. I stay with some friends down there that have a beautiful kitchen with an espresso machine. It's just a great place to sit and drink coffee and write songs. It's a beautiful spot. And I wrote this song in my friend's kitchen, and I don't know where it came from. I think I had a lot of heavy things on my mind. Middle age, you start thinking about your own mortality and I recently became a dad 4 years ago, so I don't know. I just had a lot of like, what's going to happen to me if I if I die. I mean, that's a heavy thought, right?
Yeah.
But I think about my son, and you know, just it's a fear. I don't want my son to grow up without a dad, you know, and I want to stick around. So I've been trying to take care of myself, but I wrote a song about dying and what I believe happens. Like, you know, I believe we go on, you know, we have a spirit that leaves. And so I thought of the analogy of a butterfly, you know, and I wanted to write a song kind of about that. So I wrote a song called Cocoon.
Hi, Donnie.
It goes like this. And maybe you could help me with this part. It's got kind of a spooky part that you do so well. Like it goes. That's it. One more time. Get this funny feeling when the sun shines through the trees. I know that life is fragile, like silk in the breeze. I feel the universe expand, it's pulling me outside. I get the notion of what it means to be alive. One of these days I'll get on now. One of these days I'm gonna fly, and I won't have nothing to hold on to. Just me and clouds and sky. So don't be sad and don't be blue. If I fly past the moon, 'cause I'll have wings when I leave this old cocoon. Know that I've been ugly, I know I've been a worm, but there's something deep inside, it's telling me it's time to turn. So I'm going out on a limb, like some insane acrobat. Am I afraid to fly? Well, I don't know about that. One of these days I'll get on now. One of these days I'm gonna fly, and I won't have nothing to hold on to. Just me and clouds and sky. So don't be sad and don't be blue. If I fly past the moon, 'cause I'll be free when I leave this old cocoon. Don't let the darkness fool you. There's lessons in alone, and every angel has had to shovel before they'd ever flown. I know I'll see you later. If I should say goodbye, I'll be in a rainbow across that mountainside. One of these days I'll get on now. One of these days I'm gonna fly, and I won't have nothing to hold on to. Just me and clouds and sky. So don't be sad, don't be blue. If I fly past the moon, 'cause I'll have wings when I leave this old cocoon. When I leave this old cocoon.
Yeah.
Thank you. It It's a little high for me to sing, but I usually sing it a half step down. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I can't hit those high notes. But thanks for the help.
Heck yeah. That was awesome and gorgeous. I love that.
Thank you.
They're all, nice songwriting, sir. And Donnie says, oh my God, this is beautiful.
Thank you. So I have a little boy. He's 4 years old, and I was playing some other song, and he goes, Daddy, that song never gets old. And I'm like, oh, thanks, buddy. And then I started playing Cocoon, and he goes, Daddy, stop. And I go, what? And he goes, that song gets old.
Oh.
I don't think he likes that it's a sad song. I think he
Yeah.
understands it's about something that he doesn't like that thought.
Yeah.
And neither do I. But
Right.
not all songs are happy. You know.
No. They all have a job,
Yeah.
a purpose.
Thanks for letting me play that.
Absolutely.
Oh, let's see. I applied to be a doorman, but didn't get the job due to lack of experience. But that surprised me.
I thought it was an entry-level position.
Got a comedian up in here.
We have a dad joke command. So there's a bot that you can program in the Twitch chat. And we have it programmed so when somebody puts in ! Dad joke into the chat, it calls up a dad joke from a
That's
list
a good dad joke.
posted, yeah.
People, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, they remind me of
Bob Seger.
Bob Seger.
Okay.
Yeah, I just can't sing as good as him. I have gray hair like him. Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah. Trevor, did you just?
I don't know what we're
Yeah.
doing. What are we doing? What are we doing this for?
He yelled Shatner, which means I have to overact whatever I'm doing at this moment.
Thank you, everybody. Do I have to talk like
You
Shatner?
don't have to, but you can if you would like to.
Shatner. I don't know, I'm gonna have to practice that.
Shatner puts commas in very different places than
Spaces
you would normally
between the words that you're
expect
speaking.
them to be.
I'm going to zip my water.
My mom says, great choice to record with Shawn. I guess maybe I should do Deep Deep Blue, yeah?
Yes. Sorry, my eyes are pretty bad, so I have to get pretty close to the screen. Getting old, folks.
I wonder if I can make it bigger even.
That's what
I
she
think
said.
I can, but I don't.
Sorry. I can't help it.
It's okay. I was having trouble. I have to like get up close too. I thought it was gonna be easy, and it's not. So maybe I will.
There it is.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might even. If it's like my computer, you can make it a little bit
There you
brighter.
go.
See?
Yep.
That's what I need.
Yep. It's
I
the
need-
light.
I need brightness.
We need the light.
I need it to burn my sclera. And I only know that word because my little 4-year-old is learning about eyeballs.
Because he's learning
He says, Daddy, that's your sclera. I'm like,
Oh.
what are they teaching you in school?
I'm gonna turn that
Shut up, Shawn, about being old. I'm way older. Hey, yeah, well, you can't stop time, I guess.
It's on a dimmer. There we go.
Oh, go make your pies. A couple pies to make.
Pies? Ooh.
Send some to Nashville.
Better. What kind of pies? You can't just leave and not tell us what kind of pie. And also, you guys, what songs that are not out yet should I record? Thought you were drowning. I dove out to sea. I thought I could save you, but the only one drowning was me. Your voice was so soothing, like a belly drum.
the salty sea filled up my lungs. Oh, siren, siren, sing me to sleep. Make me shiver, make me weep. Siren, siren, I'll follow you into the deep, deep blue. The tides are your children, the waves your slaves. They're dragging me closer to my watery grave. Oh, siren, siren, sing me to sleep. Make me shiver, make me weep. Siren, siren, I'll follow you into the deep, deep blue. I'm an anchor going under blue, sinking deeper into darkness blue, turning slowly into black. Will I ever get back? Oh, siren, siren, sing me to sleep. Make me shiver, make me weep. Siren, siren, I'll follow you into the deep, deep blue. So this is drowning. This is how I die. If I'd never heard you, baby, I would be dry.
Wow. I get the chills when I hear that. That is,
Thank you. Aw, thanks, Mac.
isn't she awesome? That's so good.
Oh, I
Hell
think
of a voice, huh, Shawn? Yes. Hell of a voice.
we'll
yeah.
have to. I know. I think I
Amazing.
want to do "Precious" as one of the songs too. My Lord of the Rings
Oh,
song.
I love what?
Yeah,
Do you have a Precious song?
yeah. It's from the perspective of the ring,
Oh.
and I think it would work on the album too because the first line is "When you found me, I was drowning."
Yeah. That's one of my favorite
Well, I'll play it next. After
movies
you
are
play.
The Lord of the Rings. That's awesome. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what should I play? Jeez, I don't know how to even
Whatever
follow
you want.
Well, I should play the song. So I wrote for my son. It's the sappiest song I've ever written, but it won American Songwriter Magazine's lyric contest of 2020.
Nice.
Yeah, which is crazy because I don't usually win anything, and songwriting competitions aren't really my bag. Like, I don't know. I just think it's silly. But sometimes you just gotta enter things and see if something sticks against the wall.
You know, even if you don't. Yeah, I don't necessarily enter them expecting to win. And I haven't actually entered many. In general,
if you're
I've
gonna
done,
enter
like,
one,
Kerrville.
enter Kerrville or the American Songwriter Magazine because they're you know.
Yeah, I think I might have entered. I think maybe Nothing Civil maybe did something on that one. But Yeah.
It was cool. I mean, you know, they gave me a free guitar. I got a co-write with some hit songwriter guy.
Right on.
So I wrote a song with this guy.
Cool.
Nothing came of it yet, and I got a free trip to Nashville. I live in Nashville, so whatever. But that was cool.
And yes, Trevor, that is a fan with lighted blades. My friend Matt makes all kinds of stuff.
Isn't that thing cool?
And he loves all kinds of vintage stuff.
It is bad.
Sells it. And he actually turned it. It used to be a fan, and he converted it into a lamp. He wired it and everything. I'm like, that's really freaking cool.
In my studio, I have an old fan. It's a small one, but actually, yeah, I don't know if you noticed it, but let me turn that into a lamp somehow.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. Maybe your friend
You might
can.
surprise yourself if you look up the right YouTube videos.
All right, so this song's called "Love Was Just a Word," and I wrote it for my little boy when he was born, and it came from my heart. If any song ever came from my heart, this one came from my heart, and it's a little sappy, but I have to preface that as sappy just because I'm embarrassed at how it's very personal. Well, shut up and sing, Shawn. Here it goes. Guitar's wood and wire until it's played. A prayer's just print on paper till it's prayed. And I was just a dreamer until you made my dreams come true. And love was just a word till I found you. A songbird's just a bird until it sings. Church bell's just cold steel till it rings. And my heart was just flesh and blood till your love came shining through. And love was just a word till I found you. You're the light that lights my way. You're perfect in a perfect day, it's true. When hard times pain my poor heart blue, you're the saving grace that pulls me through. It's all the little things you do. You made my heart shine like new. And a house was not a home till you got here. A room was just a place to place a chair. Now your little touch is showing me something I never knew. And love was just a word till I found you. You're the light that lights my way. You're perfect in a perfect day, it's true. When hard times pain my poor heart blue, you're the saving grace that pulls me through. It's all the little things that you do. You made my heart shine like new. And a fire won't burn long without some coal. Body's a bag of bones without my soul. And I spent so many years living like a fool. And love was just a word till I found you. Yeah, love was just a word till I found you.
Yeah. Man, that was gorgeous.
Thank you. Told you it was sappy.
Yeah. I'm about to get creepy.
It was good. Creep it up.
I mean, as I said, this is from the perspective of the rain.
Can I start with this chord?
Oh, yeah.
was drowning. You killed to make me yours. I knew I had you then. Your love for me was more than family, lover, money, or friend. For your sanity, I was your end, and you called me precious, precious. And I'm no good, it's true. Precious, precious. I'll be the death of you. I'll corrupt you absolutely. I absolutely will. For me, you'll do anything. I'll make you lie and can't feel so alive with just a flick of a finger. Yes, you'll do it all for me, and you call me precious, precious. But I'm no good, it's true. Precious, precious. I'll be the death of you. Will seek me till we're both set free. And in the end, you call me precious, precious. But I'm no good, it's true. Precious, precious. I'll be the death, I'll be the death, I'll be the death of you.
Probably shouldn't do that. Wow. I feel like I should have been like crouching on the ground or something.
Right.
Wow, that's cool. I like it. What a great idea.
Thank you.
I ate my ring, by the way. Well,
Yeah, I saw. I was like, what is he doing?
I don't know. I get in a weird mood.
I love it.
I think Auburn gets me in weird moods, I guess.
I mean, you know. Are you on Spotify? Trevor wants to know.
Yeah, I got some stuff on there. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
iTunes Music, Spotify, all sorts of stuff.
What time is it? Also, the thing. Tried to go to sleep again. More than past halftime. Oh shit. Not that.
How long do you do these things for?
Usually maybe a couple hours. If you know, it depends. Kinda. It's still going. The video's still going. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I made it full screen. I have no idea. It's just past halftime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I usually go till, you know, depending on the guest and like how early they need to leave. I usually plan for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Sometimes we go longer if we're having too much fun and lose track of time. But
I don't get out of the house much, so this is a treat for me.
sweet. I think it's a good time to do halftime. Let's see what.
What do you do for halftime?
There's got to be something around here. Chamomile lavender room mist. I'm just gonna. Oh yeah. So this is gonna be our microphone for halftime.
What is that?
It's chamomile lavender room mist.
Okay.
It's got it chamomile lavender and sage.
Oh, this smells good.
Yeah.
It smells like a health food store or something.
Teresa, thank you so much for the tip. My goodness.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you so much, Trevor, for the Spotify link there. that. All right. Shawn.
Yes.
Shawn Byrne.
Yes.
Is that your given name?
Shawn Patrick Byrne.
Hey.
It's not Irish at all.
Not Irish at all. So where were you born?
I was born in Middletown, Connecticut.
Okay, that's right. And how long were you there for?
I lived in Portland, Connecticut, which is one town over from Middletown.
Okay.
And you might have heard of Middletown, Connecticut. It's the home of Wesleyan University.
Okay.
It's a college, famous college. But Portland is the town over, a small town. And I moved out of my house, my parents' house, when I was 19. Then I went to Boston.
Okay.
Yeah.
So any other places that you've lived?
No.
I mean, here in Nashville.
Just Boston and Nashville.
In Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
Connecticut's not very cool. It's not. It's not. It's just.
What about literally?
Oh yes. It can be. It can be cold, frigid.
Yeah. What was your first instrument, and how many other instruments do you play?
Well, I wanted to be a drummer
Okay.
when I was really young.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents, for Christmas, I got a Muppet Show drum set. And I think my older brother put his foot through it.
Oh, no.
So there went my drumming days. But my dad was a bass player. It still is. He does play, but he played in a polka band. He played bass and guitar. And so there was always guitars laying around. So yeah. So I started learning how to play guitar when I was, around 10 or 11.
Sorry.
yeah, but I still love drums. I wish
Yeah.
I could do it, but I do. I play bass and guitar. I do play upright bass and a little bit of mandolin.
Okay.
I don't do piano.
Yeah.
No.
Hmm.
And sing
Yeah.
a little bit.
I do some piano.
Yeah.
I'm getting better for sure. I mean, people who've been watching my streams have watched me struggle and then not struggle as much.
Yeah.
And,
My little 4-year-old is taking piano lessons.
Oh,
and
yeah?
he's got, it's crazy. He has perfect pitch. So you could play like an E flat and he'll go, that's an E flat, without looking. I'm not exaggerating. He's not even 4. He'll be 4 in a month.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Anyway, but I'm definitely not a piano, and I don't have perfect pitch, but anyway.
Yeah. I have really good relative pitch.
Yeah, relative.
Yeah. And I don't think I would necessarily want perfect pitch because I hear it's kind of a curse. You know, if
that's what they
yeah.
say,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know.
Yeah. Although I did wake up one morning and our little robot thing was cleaning the floor, and I'm like, that sounds like a C. And then I went over to my keyboard. I'm like, that was a C. Holy, what? How did I know?
Yeah, my
that?
son does that. He swear to God, this is crude, but I tooted in the kitchen. I tooted. I'm a dad. I mean, come on. I toot. And my little boy comes around. He goes, Daddy, you tooted a C. So we went to the piano and checked, and I'm like, yeah, I tooted a C.
Wow.
He was right. But he does that with everything.
That's amazing.
Not just toots. Anyway, that was a little TMI, but whatever.
That's hilarious. Whatever.
I don't.
I tell my fiance what his toots sound like all the time, and it's usually something random. And he's like, "Well, how did you? What the heck?"
Toot. I love that word. Toot.
Toot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those fun words you get to say when you have a little kid.
Like somebody flipping through a stack of papers.
Yeah. Toot. Toot toot. So yeah.
Yeah. Do you come from a musical family? So you do. Your dad played bass.
Yeah. So my dad had a full-time job as a lineman, like I said earlier. But yeah, he played bass in a polka band called the Happy Travelers, and he always said, it was a funny name for the band because they weren't happy and they didn't travel. So, but they did play really good music.
Okay.
They were great. They were great polka. It wasn't the oompa polka it was like horn section, super tight. They were great. They made records and stuff.
Awesome.
They had a record deal and the whole thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Stell Joe Records with Eddie Blazonczyk.
Oh, Trevor, yes, I remember. I saw
I don't know. That's true.
I remember the meme you tagged me in. Why is it called Drop D? Or not why is it called Drop D? Somebody was like, can somebody explain Drop D to me, please?
For real?
It was a meme that because it goes meow.
That's drop D.
Yeah.
You take your E string.
You take your E string and it goes meow.
And you go, there's a D. And you take that E and you match it. And then you can do stuff like this.
Yeah. Drop D's a lot of fun. Okay. Do you have anything like upcoming for your own music or?
No, I have a whole record recorded that I need to put out. I don't know what I'm waiting for. And I have some new songs, but I've been producing a lot. That's kind of taken up all my time. Yeah. And I'm happy because it's fine. I mean, my dream when I was younger was to be a famous, rock star. And in a way I got to sort of do all that kind of stuff. When I moved to Nashville, I became a sideman. So I played lead guitar with Taylor Swift, Rodney Atkins, James Otto.
Trevor's a huge Taylor Swift
really?
fan. His username is TaylorFan 1313. So
yeah. So when Taylor first moved to Nashville, I played guitar with her. When she was making her first record, I would actually get together with her and practice her songs. I didn't tour with her, but I was like her guitar player for like a year. Wow. And we just hung out and played her songs. It was cool. Weird. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she was sweet. So I did that for like 10 years, not with Taylor, but I played with a lot of different country artists, some that had a lot of big hits. So I got to kind of experience as a sideman, playing with famous people in front of playing huge concerts and stuff. Right. And I did that for 10 years, but I actually quit that so that I could focus more on writing and producing. Because when you're touring as a sideman, you're playing other people's songs. It's almost like playing in a cover band. Yeah. Right? So I used to think that playing with famous people would actually help my songwriting career, but it did the opposite. I mean, most of the people that I played guitar for didn't care if that was a songwriter. They just wanted you to shut up and play guitar. And it took me a long time to sort of accept that and realize that I wasn't gonna become a famous songwriter by playing with someone who's a hit not a songwriter, but a hit artist. But right. Blah blah blah. So about 8 years ago, I quit cold turkey. I was like, I'm not going on the road anymore to play with artists. And it was hard because, right. I gave up the tour buses and all that stuff, and then I started driving Uber, which was depressing after being on the road like that. But I did it, and I'm really glad I did it because I got to build up my producing clientele, and it's been awesome. It's slowly but surely become my primary source of income is producing and doing studio work. So anyway, what was the question? Because I already forgot what you asked me. I went on a tangent.
Yeah, no, I don't really remember.
But anyway, as far as songwriting, I kind of I used to sort of think that, when you want to be a professional songwriter, you have to write every day. And you have to knock on doors and you have to try to get a publishing deal or that kind of thing. And, I tried for a long time and no one ever offered me a deal, and I just never got my chance. I got a couple little cuts, like Old Cook Pot, but I kind of just said, screw it. I'm just going to write songs for myself when the songs, when they find me, because songs tend to find me. You get an idea and you have to write it, but I don't write every day. Mainly just because I do work on music every day, but it's mostly other people's music, right? And I'm okay with that. Because I'm a fan of you, and I'm a fan of a lot of the people I've gotten to record. Yeah. And so I consider myself very blessed to be able to do that.
I have one final question, and then we'll get back to playing music. If you could be any sea creature, what kind of sea creature would you be?
An octopus, silly.
You didn't
Right?
have to think about that.
Yeah, octopuses rule.
They do. They really do.
You can change colors. You don't have any bones, so you could fit into like a seashell or something.
So crazy.
And they're smart.
Oh yeah.
I think did you know that like England just today designated octopuses, sentient
Octopodes, yeah.
beings. They're like,
Yeah.
then they are.
Wow.
Like, don't throw octopuses or octopi in boiling water because they feel that. Yeah. So they made that a law. Or I don't know if it's a law, but it's just like a statement. So I would be an octopus. Sorry.
Not sorry.
They have suckers.
Yeah. Technically,
They could grab
octopi is incorrect. I believe it's either octopuses or octopodes.
They have jets.
What? That's cool.
Yeah, they shoot water out of like jets that propels them.
Mm-hmm.
They're like amazing.
Yeah.
Right?
I think I would probably choose the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You seem like an octopi person. Octoperson.
Octoperson.
Yeah. If you guys haven't
Are my other limbs showing? I don't. Okay, final.
Octoperson.
Like we got.
That's a good band name, the Octopersons.
Octopeople.
Octopeople. Octopeople.
Okay, we gotta take.
Oh, what are we doing now?
We're taking pictures.
Okay.
Two
Where?
pictures.
Oh.
For the people who have tipped
Lobsters. Yeah.
tonight. Yeah, lobsters are cool.
I don't
Yeah.
eat lobsters. I don't like.
Okay.
Oh,
I know. Sorry, we gotta do one more.
blinded.
I know. Flash. But if it doesn't flash, then it doesn't work. So, one more. You ready for the flash? Okay.
Wait, somebody said they want to be
Donnie!
a penguin. Are penguins
Donnie!
sea creatures? Is a penguin a creature? I wouldn't say a penguin's a creature.
I mean, yes, we're all animals are creatures. I would say.
Okay. Creature, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You could be a penguin.
You'd be a penguin. They swim.
Hey, Donnie tipped $100.
I know. I know.
Buy some gumballs. with that.
Donnie.
That's awesome.
Donnie wants. So what happens with these is we're gonna sign them, and the top tipper, which is currently by a long shot, by is Donnie by far.
Donnie
And
Darko.
then everybody else who has tipped tonight is entered in in a raffle that I will do a little spin thing for at the end. So we will randomly choose
That's a good question, Taylor.
from the other people.
How come baby animals have cool names, but baby humans are just called babies?
You don't think baby's a cool name?
Baby.
Baby.
Babies. No, but it's like you have like a baby kangaroo is a joey.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not babies. Well, you can say, oh, babies, but
Right.
and even baby dogs are puppies.
Mm-hmm. Kittens.
Well, baby humans are just babies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm with
and
you,
goats
Taylor.
are kids.
Fan. Goats are kids.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Did you know what a gathering of meerkats is called?
What?
A mob.
A mob. A mob of meerkats.
And I know that because we go to the zoo, Nashville Zoo, and for social distancing, they say keep a mob of meerkats apart, which is 6 feet.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did you know that a group of ravens, is called an unkindness?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a murder of crows and
I was gonna say, isn't it a murder?
Murder of crows and an unkindness of ravens. What's up, Penguin? What's up? What's up? Good to see you. All right, I think it's your turn. Right?
It is? I don't know. I'm just having fun
I don't
talking.
remember, but yeah.
What do you guys want to hear?
I want to hear Off the Rails.
Off the rails? That's in drop D,
Yeah.
but it's with a K.
I mean, you could save it, for the
No,
last
that's
song.
That's a good one.
It is.
Yeah, so this song,
I wish I had my shaker. Dang it. Be a good little shaker.
well, you
Hello.
can find like a jar and put some rice in it. You
Yeah,
can shake
I
that.
don't.
This song's about a bad relationship I was in before I got married. I think you got to go through some bad ones till you get like a thing of Uncle Ben's and start shaking the box. We're kind of in a kitchen, so Aubrey's rummaging. Pine nuts?
Pine nuts.
You can shake some pine nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a nice little deep cut.
All right, so this is kind of like a bluegrass song, and yeah, it's called Off the Rails. It's about a relationship that is off the rails. Off the rails, off the rails, screaming steel, smoking wheels, and love is rolling off the rails. There it is. Another fight, no sleep tonight. Couldn't say who's wrong or right. Slamming doors, pacing floors. When did love become a war? Off the rails, off the rails. Screaming steel, smoking wheels, our love is rolling. Off the rails, off the rails. Crash and burn, no return, our love is off the rails.
Trains.
Got the words. Here we go. Oh, anger chills, headache pills. Tempers like a fire drill. Burn cigarettes and stoke regrets. This track we're on's a mangled mess. Off the rails, off the rails. Screaming steel, smoking wheels, our love is rolling. Off the rails, off the rails. Crash and burn, no return, our love is rolling. Off the rails. Let's speed it up, come on. Break it down, ready? Sifting through me and you, hearts will bang to black and blue. Well, love despair beyond repair. Don't believe we've got a prayer. Oh no. Off the rails, off the rails. Screaming steel, smoking wheels, our love is rolling. Off the rails, off the rails. Crash and burn, no return, our love is rolling. Off the rails, off the rails, off the rails. Broken hearts, no return, love is rolling. Off the rails.
Yeah.
Off the rails, baby.
Pine nuts. Who knew?
I can eat some pine nuts. Yeah, I love pine nuts. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
The dog's sweet, the one I dropped on the ground. I looked over and that little dog was looking at me like this during that song. Kinda cool.
What's going on?
Mm.
I see it.
Pine nuts are really good in salads, but I don't know by themselves.
They kind of like sunflower seeds, but without
Yeah, they're a little
the
something.
shell.
I love that one. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How
Heck yeah.
long has Shawn been playing music? Oh, thank you. Since I was a kid. Ever since I was a kid, like I'm talking 4 years old and on, I knew I wanted to be a musician. Not a magician, a musician. That would be a different thing. But
No.
I didn't really, I started my first band when I was 15. And I haven't stopped. I'm almost 50. I'll be 50 in 2 years. And but I don't know. I don't know how to do anything else. I'm like, I cannot do anything else. I just do music. I can't fix anything. I don't know about cars.
I mean, yeah.
I can mow the lawn. That's about it.
Yeah.
Like if I'm gonna do something around the house, I can clean and vacuum and mow the lawn. That's about it.
Right.
If you need a doorknob fixed, I can't do it. I just can't. I gotta hire somebody to do that. So thanks for the tips.
Yeah. A magic musician. There you go. At the same time, a magician.
A musician.
A musician.
There's a joke there somewhere.
There you go, right? I was thinking about what other songs I might put on the album. Nikki said Amelia, which is my Amelia Earhart song. There's actually a part in that song that talks about at the bottom of the ocean. So I'm like trying to like see if I have like a common theme through all the songs.
Yeah.
Something to do with water in in all the songs. I don't think Frankenstein said.
You must have been a pirate in a past life or something.
Or a siren.
A siren.
Oh. I mean, I could.
Did you know that pirates, they had female captains? Like they were totally a democratic. I watched a documentary about it. It's on Netflix. I think it's called. I forget what it's called.
And
But
yes,
yeah.
Wednesday is my usual day. I saw you ask earlier, but yeah, Wednesday is my usual day that I do this particular show. And I've done Kat Jones usually goes live, I think did anyways. I think she's been sick for a while or unable to sing. But yeah, go do your show. And we can do this show too if you still want to do your show, and I'll just raid you afterwards and whatever. But yeah, we'll work it out. We'll figure it out. Okay, so this one is my retelling of The Little Mermaid.
Okay.
Because I think that The Little Mermaid was actually a siren.
Okay.
And I think that the sea witch was actually trying to save the prince's life by taking away the siren's voice because that's her weapon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Could be. I'm gonna need to rewatch that one.
Yep. My mom says, let Shawn finish about the female captain on pirate ship.
Oh yeah, so yeah, the pirates back in the 1700s and all that, there's a documentary on Netflix you guys should check out. I can't think of the name of it, but it's really good. But I learned a lot about the pirates. It's like a whole season of all the different characters of history. Cool. But yeah, like females could be captains, and it was totally democratic. If you didn't like your captain, you could vote him out. You could say, you're a jerk. Let's vote you out. But like being a jerk was actually an attribute.
Arlo says hi, Daddy.
Oh. Oh. Hey Arlo. That's my wife,
Arlo,
Amy.
Hi, Amy.
Love you, buddy.
It started with pirates, violent thieves of the sea. She'd sing and they'd sink, and that was fine by me. But this one was different. I could tell he was kind. I saw his demise in her eyes, and I couldn't change her mind. She's got that voice, lures the wicked to die. That voice, even good men don't survive. That voice is to die for. I told her a secret. She could walk among men.
but I needed to hear her sing her song again, and I stole it right from her. Lungs and her lips. She could walk, but she couldn't talk, because between my fingertips I held that voice, lures the wicked to die. That voice, even good men don't survive. That voice is to die for. You see, I'm not as wicked as they say, but I couldn't stop her any other way. He'd have perished for sure with a voice so pure calling him to the sea to stay. With that voice, that voice, that voice is to die for.
Ooh. Man. Man, you. Come on. That's crazy.
Donnie was singing, but he did not hit the high note.
She went to the stratosphere on that one. And when you came down, you hit that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. I don't even know what that, like a diminished.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a diminished. I don't know.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wow. Jeez.
I think that's probably going to go on the album too.
Yeah.
Might as well pull out all of my
I don't
seafaring
even want
songs.
to do anymore. I don't have any songs that good.
I don't know if that's true. You got some really good songs. Maybe do one more each?
Yeah, let's do one more each. I think I
Okay.
got one more in me. I just have to think of it.
Thanks.
All right. We can just write one on the spot.
Okay, there you go.
I got another one.
Okay.
I got one. If my son was watching,
Yeah.
he could request one, but
I don't know if he's still watching, but.
I feel like I should do a fun song, just
Yeah.
a goofy song.
There you go. I'm gonna finish off with my train song, I think. So you did yours. And this one's your. Frankenstein. I don't know. Or Amelia.
All right, this is called. This is a song I wrote. I like old cars. I like old guitars and old cars. I just like old things. I think they're cool. And my dream is to one day be able to have enough money to buy a classic car.
Okay.
My dad had has always had classic cars, and I just think they're so beautiful, and I want to own one day before I die. That's what the song's about. It's very, very shallow. But I like cars. It's called Midlife Chrysler.
That's great.
I was with my father-in-law.
Midlife
My wife's from Montgomery, Alabama.
Uh-huh.
And I was with my father-in-law. We were driving to just Walgreens or something, going to get something at the store, and we passed a classic car. And we both noticed it. I go, oh man, wish I could have it. I think I'm going through a midlife Chrysler. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny,
It is.
and I was like, well, I'm gonna write a
Hilarious.
song called Midlife Chrysler. It goes like that. What classic car would you get if you could pick any? Well, I mean, I'm not too picky. I like mid '60s pickups. '65 Chevy would be cool, or like a late '60s Cadillac.
Okay.
Just a big old boat convertible. She was put on earth the same year as me. Long lean beauty, 1973. When I first saw her body so fine, I knew I had to make her mine on mine. She's what I need. She make this old boy fly. Well, my future's uncertain. My past is a blur. I'm feeling pretty stable since I got my midlife Chrysler. 69 Impala, yeah, that would work. I got my shades on, hands on the wheel. Tom Petty singing, you don't know how it feels. Shiny chrome, leather's pristine. Candy apple, redhead turning machine. She's cool. Yeah, well, so am I. I may be old, darling, but don't call me sir. Just slide your little tush next to me in my midlife Chrysler. V8 engine, sucking gas, blood in my heart, pumping fast. Wheels on the road, watch 'em roll. Got no particular place to go, but that's fine. I got a new MO. We can take the back roads if you prefer. 'Cause nothing much matters when I'm driving my midlife Chrysler. Woo. People talk, hey, people stare, say I'm crazy. I don't care. When I see a Prius, I give them a smile. Rocking in my oil burning boat in style. I'm bad. Yeah, well, it's all good. You got the blues, brother. Hell, I got the cure. Let's cruise around town tonight in my midlife Chrysler. In my midlife Chrysler. Whoa.
Okay, that was great.
I'd take a 56 Chevy Bel Air. That's what my dad had a 56 Chevy
nice.
Bel Air. I don't know. Any, like, a 40s pickup would be cool. Like an old farm truck would be.
Yeah.
I just think they're cool. I
Right
don't
on. Nah. Mom says, I love me some Shawn Byrne, just saying.
know.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Oh, I just realized I don't know that I have my wheel up here yet. Hold on, I gotta add it real quick.
Add your what?
The, cause I'm going to,
Keep on
raffle
rocking
off.
in the free world.
I'm gonna raffle off the. It's a good thing we're ending soon because apparently my computer is not charging because I don't know
One
why.
of the chords to rocking. I was trying to play rocking in the free world.
Okay. Oh, hopefully it does not just end spontaneously. There we go. No? Yes? No. Yes. Okay.
Hey, can
there it
you
goes.